Hello, welcome to the third video in our series. I'm Ganesh Kesari. I'm the co-founder and head of analytics at Gramna, a data science company. Today we'll talk about the 4 key roles in data science. This will help answer questions like, I'm very passionate about statistics, what role can I play? Or I'm not very comfortable in programming, is there a role for me in data science? As a bonus, in this video we'll also unwrap the secret sauce to supremacy or high demand skills in the industry. This video series, we started by defining data science, and we looked at the 4 kinds of analytical insights and the techniques to extract them. The second video covered the introduction to 5 data science skills, and it explained why these skills are central to every role in the data science industry. In case you haven't seen these yet, do check out the links below the video. Now we'll move on to the third question: how do I enter the industry and what roles do I have to choose from? So this also is at times rephrased as, how do I become a data scientist, with the misconception that data scientist is the only or central role in the industry. We've seen enough to understand that that's not the case. When we saw the 5 key skills, we also saw that one doesn't need to learn all these 5. They can effectively pick and choose, and the roles we'll shortly see are a combination of 2 or more skills that we have seen. So for the person who's not very comfortable with programming, they can choose data bootstrap skills and design, or replace design with domain. So there is this option to pick and choose to one's liking. So similarly for laterals, people with decades of experience, they don't have to necessarily enroll into a data scientist course and learn programming to restart their careers, though that's definitely an option for people who are up to it. But there are alternate options also available. So here are the 4 roles in data science. And when I go through these roles, I'll be using designations that we've evolved at Gramna over the past 7 years. The industry is in a state of flux and the titles are still evolving, though the mix of skills is kind of stabilizing. We've seen that data scientist is a catch-all phrase, and if that's the case, I've also come across titles like data ninja. What that means is anybody's guess. So the first role that we'll be looking at is a data science engineer or data specialist. These are folks who combine the data bootstrap skills with deep programming, either front-end, back-end, or full stack, and they fall under this title. These roles are critical in application programming, integration, and cloud implementations of data science applications. Apart from deep coding skills, this calls for mastery in processing data, automating insights, and end-to-end app implementations. Programmers will be able to leverage their passion for data, domain understanding, and basic presentation skills to collaborate and create immersive data science applications. Some organizations show data scientist as a senior role in this career path. The second role is that of data analyst. So these are people who top up the core data chops with skills in statistics and machine learning. They are the authority in devising analytics approach, playing with data to extract insights, and coding up complex machine learning algorithms. They'll leverage their basic programming skills and domain orientation to evaluate model interpretability and check how grounded is a model for a business use case. The basic presentation skills enable them to communicate insights from data and storyboard the results, which can then be improved or converted into high fidelity by information designers. Information designer or visualization designer is the third role we'll talk about. Designers with core UI and UX skills who also bring in a strong grounding in fundamental data skills fit the bill of information designer. Unlike pure play designers, these people have the data bootstrap skills, so are conversant in data and can think up business use cases. They play an important role from conceptualization to creation of data stories. Keeping users at the center of the universe, they iteratively drive design of the visual intelligence layer and collaborate with data analysts to translate insights into user stories. And they collaborate with data science engineers to convert their prototypes into working applications. They are closely guided by the domain experts, whom we'll call the functional data consultant, and that brings us to the next role, the fourth one. Functional data consultants are those folks who combine domain depth with data chops. They act as a bridge between business users and the entire data science team by combining their domain mastery with the essential data skills. Acting as a strong influence in the team, they onboard clients on data-driven use cases while keeping the analytics solution business-driven and actionable. They partner on devising advanced analytics approaches with the data analysts or machine learning experts, convert the data insights into user stories, and design concepts by partnering with information designers, and finally get the data science application built out with the help from data science engineers. So we've seen the four roles in data science. Now let's see what does it take to transform into a unicorn or a highly sought after person in data science. So these four roles are based on skills in programming, statistics, design, and domain, and they show how people can transform their innate skills into an influential role in analytics projects. It is the strong fundamentals topped up with a passion for data and business application that makes them invaluable. So if quality practitioners, these four roles are highly sought after and in short supply, so what really makes a unicorn is what we'll talk about next. If we repicture our data science buffet menu, the superior ability is born when one can check off any three skills from here, three or more, with an exceptional level of mastery in each. As the saying goes, it always looks easier in hindsight. So let's go over a few skill mixes and really see how this can become invaluable. So the first combination is data bootstrap plus statistics, machine learning plus deep programming. This combination makes an expert who does the heavy lifting to architect and create fully packaged data science products, say creating a product that can be used by analysts to perform clustering or time series forecasting with any chosen data. The second combination is where data bootstrap skills are combined with statistics, machine learning, and deep domain. This is an expert who conceives and pretty much independently prototypes deep, verticalized data science applications, say financial risk modeling for equities or insurance claims fraud analytics. Data bootstrap, information design, and deep programming is the third combination. So this intersection makes a master storyteller, someone who delivers delightful data science applications, and the intersection of design and programming is actually a very interesting one and frequently yields what is called data art. But we'll talk more about that in a later video. The next combination is data bootstrap, information design, and deep domain. So this is an expert who runs domain deep UX consulting to architect enterprise data science apps. These are usually domain experts who also have mastered design. Data bootstrap plus information design plus deep domain, an expert who runs domain deep UX consulting to architect enterprise data science apps. So these are usually domain experts who have also mastered design. So the final combination we look at is data bootstrap, deep domain, and deep programming. So these are the attributes of that rare techno-functional data science expert, one who combines domain knowledge with deep technical skills and a strong data grounding. As we have seen, the addition of just one more skill with a high level of expertise can transform a person's role. You may ask, what if I can pick 4 or more skills? Then you can consider yourself a demigod. And these are really standout individuals who will get noticed whether they are in a project, a team, or in the industry. So in summary, we've looked at the 4 key roles in data science and we've seen why they're essential to deliver value and solve a business problem. So every shop that is serious about data science would have a combination of these roles, either carved out just the way we have seen or with some overlapping combinations. At times, you may also notice that job descriptions list 4 or even 5 of these skills. Given the fragmented market and huge spread of candidate abilities, this is usually an attempt to get as much of an overlap as possible in terms of the skills versus the candidate's abilities. So hope you found this useful. If you have any comments or you have different observations in terms of the roles you've seen in the industry, do share them in the comment below. And thanks for watching. Thank you.